Hi, Bev Hancock here. For those of you who know me, you will know that I specialize in leading through conversation. This morning I was watching a virtual game drive and it was just adding such value to my life. So I asked myself the question, what can I do to add value to the lives of others? And I thought maybe let's talk about the conversations that we need to be having in the next few weeks. Not only what conversations, but how do we have them? The first conversation that I would like to start with is one that us coaches call the contracting conversation. It's about how do we move forward from here? How do we work together? How do we live together in the next few weeks? The most important thing that we start with is creating a safe space. Remember, we used to have conversations around the dinner table. Very few of us do that anymore. We need to do more of that. We need to create a space where people feel safe to speak up, to be heard, to say what they really think. And as the leader of a conversation, and it doesn't always have to be the leader of the team or a parent, it can be anyone in the group who takes that leadership role. You need to be very aware of creating the safe environment that people can really be heard. We then move on to ask, what is the purpose of this particular conversation? What is it that we want to achieve? How will we know that it is successful? Many of us are having to move our offices from work to home. I've been very fortunate in that I've been working remotely for the last 20 years, and I'm hoping to be able to share some of my learning with you. But for many people, it's a very, very new space. So what are the boundaries that we need to set? How are we going to balance work time and personal time? How is the family going to work together so that you can work effectively? If you've been working in an office and you've had a boss to hold you accountable, he or she isn't there anymore. How are we going to hold ourselves accountable? And how can we be accountability buddies together so that we can ensure that we achieve the things that we need to achieve through this time? As we have a look at all of these things, we pull them together in a set of rules of engagement. Something simple, something visual that we can put up on the fridge, that we can put up on our office wall to remind us that over the next few weeks, we are going to be spending a lot of time together. We can treat each other with love, with respect, with caring, and with compassion. I'm going to be publishing these conversations on my blog at bevhancock.com and on my LinkedIn profile, and I really encourage you to connect with me there. And I really mean connect. Don't just listen and learn, but be part of the conversation. Utilize the tools. I'm going to be giving you downloadable tools that you can use to help you have your conversation. So let's have the most magnificent conversations together over the next few weeks. Check in with me regularly and feel free to download the tools, to share them. Let this be a time that we can really stand stronger together.